welcome everyone. This is Frank Enriquez with the Diamond Moment. I'm here with Victor, one of Amir's fighters. We're over at their camp and we're ready to ask him all the questions that we need to find out about his first fight ever. Victor, how do you feel?
I'm excited.
You're very excited.
Yeah.
So, how does it feel that it's your first fight coming up? I know you're excited, but how do you feel physically, mentally for this first?
I thought I would be nervous, but surprisingly, I feel perfect. Physically and mentally, I feel very strong. I'm ready to fight.
Yeah. In a way, it's great to see you again. You know, I remember when I was training in Amir's camp, and we always used to spar. And now to think about it, that you're going to actually go ahead and do your first fight, it'll be very excited to see you up in the square circle.
I'm excited.
So tell me, you're still in high school, right?
Yeah, I'm in 10th grade.
So as a sophomore and now as an amateur fighter, how does it feel for you still being a student and, having to dedicate yourself to this amateur career?
For my school, it's a little overwhelming at times, but as long as I have the right mindset, it works out for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know who your opponent is?
No.
But have you been training specifically for what, MMA, kickboxing?
I know his. I'm fighting for MMA. I know his background, and I know his coach is one of Amir's students.
Okay. So you're going to be doing MMA and for your first time?
Yes.
Nice. All right. So how has it been at camp? Has it been exhausting? Have you been training too hard? How do you feel physically?
I feel perfect physically. Of course, it's been exhausting at times, but that's just the nature of training. And so I feel great, but of course it's been exhausting. Like, I'm training hard.
All right. And now, how do you think, after this first match, you think you're going to continue to compete more, or you think you're going to tone it down a little bit as you're just a sophomore, you're experiencing, the responsibility of school, and then also the demand of training? Do you feel like you think you could carry on doing this for the rest of your high school time?
I'm not sure yet. It's just I'm gonna go with the flow and see how school is and just how things play out. But I would hope to keep training, but it just might not end up that way.
And you're a brown belt. Last time I checked, you were a brown belt, right?
I'm a probationary black.
You're a probationary black, so congratulations.
Thank you.
When did you get that one?
I think around a year ago, maybe a year and a half.
It's a big accomplishment on your side.
Yeah.
Great. So how's your striking? Has it improved? Because I know in the grab. Go ahead.
It's improved a lot. That's probably the main thing that's improved. I've been really focusing on that this fight camp.
All right. And then for your fans that you have out there, as this is going to be your first fight, and my company is going to be streaming it for you, the Diamond Point Sports. How do you feel about knowing that people could tune in and watch this online, and you're going to have family, friends, fans? How do you feel about that?
It just kind of adds to the excitement factor. I'm happy that people can see my fight, even though they're not really there in person. Like, if they can't make it, they can just buy it, buy the pay-per-view. So yeah, I'm glad people can see my fight.
All right. So what message do you have for your fans that basically are going to be watching this podcast prior to the fight? What message do you have for them?
I've trained this whole fight camp, and I really want this, so I'm gonna go in there and win.
All right. Well, Victor, I want to wish you the best of luck. And like I said, I know you're gonna be a hard, you know, a hard fighter in that ring because I went ahead and sparred with you a few times, and I know what you bring to the ground and what you have on your striking. So I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.